Good morning. So this reading is for Monday, August 4th. And before I get started, let me know how visible this is. So what I'm doing now is putting my name or something here in the background so that my videos can't be stolen, because what's been happening is somebody's been coming onto my YouTube channel, downloading the videos and then uploading them on TikTok and earning money against my work. So I'm not allowing that. I am actively going after the person, and I'm not going to stop because that's just who I am. And I am not okay with somebody stealing somebody else's property. So anyway, kind of back to this. So I've got that kind of back there in the background. Let me know what your thoughts are. I haven't had it made into a sign yet, but I'm going to. So that said, let's jump into the reading. So let's get a little bit around our past, our present, and our future energy. Two more on past energy. Current energy. And future energy. So it's coming through as an energy like something is shaking out here. And so it feels like almost something is settling down, but it's kind of that last fluff. So the image that I'm getting is kind of that pillow fluffing where everything, it's kind of just all over the place because you're fluffing it, and then things start to settle within the pillow. That's what I'm getting here from an image standpoint. So interesting image. When I look here at the bottom of the deck, I am getting the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups is, I'm getting emotional fulfillment connected to it. That could be the direction that you're moving, because you're definitely following your heart. With that Page of Cups energy, you're interested in exploring your feelings, acting on your feelings, going down the path of emotional fulfillment. This could also indicate maybe communication with another person. So you having or initiating some sort of heartfelt conversation, or somebody coming towards you with that same kind of point of view, where they really just want to talk about something, get something off their chest. And so when I look at the past energy here and I get the Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. Two of Pentacles is a lot of balancing energy, figuring out what matters, what doesn't. And the Seven of Cups feels like what you were prioritizing. So there might have been a period where in the past, could have been connected to children, take it as it resonates for you, but there was this overwhelming emotional energy. There was a lot going on, and everything, it feels like it was hitting you all at once. It actually feels like a heavy weight on my chest. And so this here in the past with the Two of Pentacles meant that you needed to figure something out. You needed to kind of navigate all of this overwhelming energy, this confusing energy, and figure out what was going to be just the number one priority, and kind of going down the path that way and working through it all with the intent of focusing on your happiness, kind of getting back into a more balanced place. And so that's showing up in the past here. When I look at the current energy, I'm getting the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Sun. So the Ace of Wands, I mean, this is forward movement. I love it. It's a new beginning energy, a lot of inspiration and motivation moving forward. The Emperor is Aries, so it can be my way or the highway, but it feels like your mind is made up. When you make the decision to come out of this confusing energy, this overwhelming energy, it feels like what you were prioritizing was yourself. With that Emperor showing up there right in the middle, you started saying, you know what? I need to act in my own best interest. I need to go down the path that's right for me. And so it feels like that's when you started taking action that was really in your best interest here. And I love the Sun showing up. This is all fire energy. The Sun, it's Leo. I love it. It's focusing on the future, focusing on hope and optimism, but really it's taking control of the situation. And you're at the helm of this ship, and you're the one in charge of where it's going. And I love it, because whatever happened in the past, you've gotten yourself out of that energy. I would say for the most part, there's a little bit that's lingering here in the future energy. So we'll talk about that. What I'm getting here in the future, Ace of Swords, love seeing another ace show up. I am getting the Four of Cups, so sadness and disappointment, and the Nine of Swords. And so I actually really love the way this is coming through too, because you choosing yourself and acting in your own best interest, it's allowing you to kind of cut away and release any kind of sadness and disappointment anything that was preventing you from being grounded and stable, getting rid of all the stress, fear, anxiety. So it feels like whatever you're doing, keep doing it because things are moving in the right direction. You're definitely in control. And I'm getting a lot of, I know what I want, I'm going after it. So let's get some additional details here. Tell me about the Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So clarifying at the Six of Cups here, I have the King of Wands. And so that Six of Cups, King of Wands, all the action that you took here in the past was to align with just feeling good about yourself. That Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So there's a lot of happiness here. I love the way that it's coming through because you were focused on your own happiness. This is what allowed you to really balance things out and kind of clear the air and get rid of all of the stuff that was really weighing you down and just creating that kind of muddled energy. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, I have the Knight of Swords. I love this energy. A lot of action showing up in today's reading. And so when it came to balancing, you were not interested in holding on to anything that didn't matter. It was more of, let's treat this like a task. Let's take all of these cups here, all of this overwhelming, confusing energy, and let's just start getting it off the list. Let's just start closing it all down. And that's exactly how it feels. So clarifying that Seven of Cups, I'm getting the Lovers here. And so Lovers, it's Gemini energy. It was focusing on what you love and value. So the choices that you made in the past here and the action that you took completely aligns with where you are now because it's all focused on you. It was you making a very clear decision, focusing on yourself, clearing through all of the mess, all of the confusion, that heavy and that really heavy energy that I felt on my chest. And so this is creating a lighter sense of you. That sun feels like that light, warm energy. So let's get more details around current energy. So tell me about the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Sun. I love it. So with the Ace of Wands here, I'm getting the Eight of Cups. So you're moving away from the past and you're really just focused on the future. That Eight of Cups is moving away from the Seven of Cups and literally going after what you want. It's about leaving the past behind, leaving all of this kind of heavy energy here. It's not part of your future, so there's no reason to carry it forward. Clarifying the Emperor here is the Four of Swords. These are both four cards. This is a lot of stability showing up right in the center of the reading. And so this is you just being in control and saying, I know what's in my best interest. And that Four of Swords is letting go. And it feels like you're already in the process of letting things go. You haven't completely cleared the path because I can still see it showing up in the future energy, but this feels like you're making a lot of progress. And so that Four of Swords, it is that kind of that clean break. Let me get rid of this and kind of rest, recover, and just do what I know is in my best interest. And here's why, again, with the Sun card, so all of the hope and optimism in the future, and then I get the Queen of Swords with it. And the Queen of Swords, a lot of clarity. And so where in the past there was a lot of confusion, things are very clear to you right now, crystal clear with that Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is looking at the future and saying, I want that. I'm going down that path. That's the one for me. And that's it. It just feels like that's it. With the Emperor, okay, we're going. Tell me about the Ace of Swords here in the future energy. Four of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. So I'm getting the word completion. So it feels like whatever is happening here in the current energy, all of this work that you've done, you're going to hit a point here where it's going to hit its completion. And so clarifying the Ace of Swords, I'm getting the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a very intuitive energy, trusting yourself, trusting your instincts, letting go at the right time, knowing exactly what you need to leave behind. It feels like you're just fully in that power. You're just so strong and confident in this energy. I love what you're getting rid of because there's no regrets. There's no second guessing yourself. Not at all. You're very clear. That's it. It's gone. I'm moving forward. And so clarifying that the Four of Cups here, I have the Sun. And so the Sun, again, hope and optimism. And it feels like this is what's really doing away with the energy, that you're so focused on the future and all the opportunity that still is in front of you, that it makes it easy to let go of all the sadness and the disappointment here in the past, because this is really just weighing you down. It's not allowing you to really move forward in the way that you want to. So you're just letting it go. And then with the Nine of Swords here, I'm getting the Judgment card. And so I love this. The stress, the fear, the anxiety, letting all of the negative emotions go, really releasing the past here allows you to step back into your own power. This is a resurrection or a rebirth energy. And so I love this. This is you choosing yourself and saying, you know what, I'm going to do it. It's that Emperor kind of showing up again in the Judgment card. It's you're very clear, you're very focused, you're clearing your own path. You're not waiting for the universe to do it. There's no tower moments showing up here. You're doing this all of your own free will. So I love this. So this is the reading for Monday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.